Hey guys, Matt Science here, and today we're back for another episode of Anime vs. Reality, talking about probably the smartest anime that we've talked about so far in this whole podcast. Probably even smarter than Death Note, I would say.
Would you?
Considering how smart these kids get. Like,
I call it an anime with the most children in it.
Huh?
That's called an anime, one of the anime with the most children in it.
Yeah.
There are hardly any adults.
It's mostly just kids in this whole anime, from like 1-year-olds all the way up to 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why it's up to 12.
Yes, which we will find out later on in the episodes.
Speaking of episodes, let's start with episode number 1.
Alright, episode 1. 12-10-45. And that's like the episodes are labeled with numbers.
That will also make sense as we go further on as well, but it's not out of order.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll find out.
Yeah. Alright, the opening begins with 3 kids standing at a gate in the forest, wondering what's on the other side. Their names are Emma, Ray, and Norman. Out of the 3, Ray will grow up to be the tallest of the 3, being 150 centimeters tall, while Emma and Norman will be the same height, 145 centimeters.
Did you get that from the opening?
Oh, because
or from the sheet of paper that we're showing?
Yeah.
Oh. I did not actually pay attention to that.
Yeah. Because I was looking up for the characters list, because I was just trying to get the names.
But it didn't have names, didn't it?
Yeah.
It had numbers.
Yeah, so I was confused. I was like, well, I don't understand. So I went on YouTube and it was like showing all the characters, their names, and the height and that.
Oh, so you cheated.
Oh, okay.
You cheated.
No, I didn't No, it was just showed the characters and I was like, okay.
So you could have waited until you found out what the numbers were, and then you would have had the answer.
Oh, no, because I was searching for their names because I couldn't figure out their names until they said them later on. And I was like, oh, I want to get this note done right now because I write my notes as I watch.
Yeah.
So after a scene passes, I pause and I write that scene.
Yeah.
Play the next scene when that scene ends.
Well, I do my notes as we don't know this character yet until we find out their name.
Okay.
It works a lot better with these episodes as well because it's we don't know these kids' names yet until they start talking.
Yeah. Alright, so where was I? Emma's mum told them to stay away from the back gate as it's dangerous, but Ray thinks she's lying about it. If Emma ever gets outside, she wants to ride a giraffe. That's what she says.
Yeah, and Norman and Ray don't know exactly what they want to do.
Yeah, and I don't think giraffes would be outside, would they?
They could be.
Could be, you never know. So after the opening, we see a sleeping Emma who is not only older, but has a tattoo on her neck.
She is actually 11 years old.
Yeah. Because the opening, they're little kids, and it jumps forward a few years. So yeah. After the opening, who has a tattoo on her neck? It's actually 5 numbers, but the way she was sleeping,
it only showed
4 numbers. Yeah, and I put 6319. There's another number after that, which I later corrected this.
Yeah, we find out that it's 63194.
Yeah, it's like tattoos. What? Where is this going? Well, you better have to wait till the end of the episode to find out.
Yeah.
A bell rings outside, and Emma wakes up, who wakes the other kids up, who too have tattooed numbers on their necks. Emma is the oldest one at this orphanage.
It's both Ray, Norman, and Emma are the 3 oldest.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Emma's the oldest.
From the piece of paper?
Yeah.
Honestly, I did not pay attention to that piece of paper.
No,
I was just watching the episode because I'm not writing notes for the first half.
I think it's the way because how protective she is and how she kind of gets away with the other 2. I think that's okay, she's the oldest, so she has more leeway. But I don't know. It could just be because she's a girl.
Well, did you note the other characters' birthdays, or not?
No, I know a few of their ages, but not the actual birthdays.
What? I wonder if I could find a photo, or a screenshot with that paper.
Okay.
From the first episode.
Yeah. Alright, so where was I? watching as I'm riding, I'm not so sure because I didn't know it was her. I didn't know if it was an orphanage or not, but then I later
Yeah,
found
it
out
is.
towards the end.
It is confirmed to be an orphanage.
Those aren't confirmations. They're lies. So, yeah, side note, Emma's birthday is the 22nd of August, which is my half-sister's birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Learning something new. Never realized that would happen.
Yeah. Yeah, it's strange. Alright, where is this? Scroll down a little bit. Sorry about this.
You went too far.
No.
What are you doing, man?
Okay, while helping the other children get ready for breakfast, we are introduced to Mama Isabella, who's the caregiver for the children, of which there are 38. As the children eat breakfast, the camera focuses on their tattooed neck, and I realized I made a mistake. Due to the way Emma was sleeping, I missed a number on her neck. The correct sequence is 63194. Clearly, these numbers will play a big part in the story due to the camera focusing on them. Where is it? One of the children, Connie, has her name written and circled on the calendar. Not sure why, but you later find out it's her birthday, is it? I mean, no, not her birthday.
It's a ship date.
Oh, yes. She's going to go meet her shipmate.
Well, you say that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find.
Okay.
I'm just looking for the episode to.
Yeah. And speaking of children, a few of them are in a room taking a test where they have 9 seconds to answer each question. And Emma,
Man, you
Ray,
are catching some
Norman
details.
have perfect scores. Yeah, isn't this what you wanted? Maybe catch the details?
I mean, I didn't expect you to go that far.
Okay.
Like, we don't need to. Like, that's like information we don't really need to know about.
Okay.
Like, the fact that they're answering questions would have been enough.
One of the kids, Dom, is super jelly and challenges Norman to a game of tag. Cut to a bunch of children outside running in different directions to avoid Norman. Ray starts a stopwatch and Norman begins running. Long story short, he catches all but one of the kids and tells Don that his weakness is he makes a quick judgment and loses his cool. The only kid remaining is Emma, and Emma should be EMA, but autocorrect puts EMMA.
What?
Emma's name is EMA.
Really?
But it's put EMMA for autocorrect. Yeah, it's EMA.
No, her actual name is Emma.
Because I was watching the sub, it said EMA, and it throughout the entire thing.
I think that might have been a typo.
You want to check?
Nah.
Alright, so
I haven't really watched the English dub.
okay. No, it's sub, not dub.
So.
Norman chases her but loses her as she hides in the trees. Norman trips over a rock, and when Emma checks on him, he tags her, telling her that her weakness is niceness. Dawn demands a rematch, with everyone being it except for Norman. We all know how that turns out.
Well, it doesn't even happen.
Yeah. Emma finds Norman and tags him, but he isn't focused on the game.
Oh yeah, it does happen, but...
As he's looking beyond the fence, there's a barricade to the forest. It's not even a barricade, more like it's like a small little fence thing.
Nah, way shorter than that.
Yeah, like a horse would jump it.
It's your, like, thigh height. No, not thigh, calf height.
Yeah. Like around your
like
ankle.
So like above
the
ankle a little bit.
But not the knee. Like below the knee.
Where were we? Fucking ads to find this.
Alright, so it's like a small fence essentially. The rest of the kids show up and they all discuss what they want to do once they get outside. One wants to read every book she can get her grubby mitts on, while another wants to eat delicious food. All of them. Grubs. At night, Connie is leaving the orphanage and says her goodbyes to everyone.
It is an orphanage.
Okay. Emma finds her stuffed bunny toy in the dining room, and her and Norman rush outside to give it to her before she leaves. So
they're like running all the way to the gate.
Yeah, and so they reach the lock gate, and it which is the same one from the beginning of the episode, and they discover that it's open.
And they entered the area.
Norman's a bit skeptical at first, but Emma's like, "No, we have to give Connie."
It's like they entered it's like a tunnel.
Yeah. And so they see a truck, and Emma says that this is the first time she sees a truck. And what happened? Yeah, what happens next? Completely shocked. I was like, "WTF? I cannot believe." I was like completely out of left field. And what happens was she gets there, right, and she finds Connie. Connie's dead. And it's like, wait, what? What has happened? And she looks like she has flowers in her body, like in her gut.
I'm just trying to find the
which is we see them again in episode 3 or 4.
The flowers.
Yeah.
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 The flowers is an odd one to me. It does, I don't know what it symbolizes.
Like death, rebirth. I don't know. Not rebirth, but like something. Yeah. So the two hear a sound and they hide under the truck, and these I don't know what they are, like monster, alien, demon things. It's like
I'm just trying to find the paper.
And it's like it's like if you ever played Red Dead Redemption.
No.
Oh, basically, there's this DLC called Undead Nightmare, and so it basically the dead appears, and it turns into a zombie survival thing, and it's like imagine you're playing Red Dead.
All I can think of when you say that is Alan Wake's American Nightmare.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's been years, but just imagine the original Red Dead, but you take out the original ending, and the zombie DLC is the ending. It's like completely out of left field.
Okay, so I found what I was looking for.
Is it EMA?
No, the paper I was talking about doesn't have names.
Oh, okay.
But it has the numbers for the characters. So, you could use the numbers from that. Oh, wait. I think I just figured something out here.
What?
The numbers are their birthdays.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 6/31/94.
Ah, okay, yeah. Oh, and that's 54 though. Or see down there.
Oh,
54
yeah.
to 94.
Maybe I didn't figure something out then. It's odd how.
Yeah, I see. You made that. I see what you did. 94, 94, 94.
That is, unless it is 94, the year they were born.
Yeah, but then one of these. Yeah.
But no, then that doesn't make sense because of the episode title.
Yeah. Alright, and so you got these.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got these monster alien creature mobs, and I thought they were gonna eat Connie, but they put her body in this tube. It's like something out.
There's a hierarchy in this place.
Yeah, it looks like kind of a stasis, not a stasis field, but if you drop someone in the hot water in sci-fi, they kind of just go to sleep in it.
A good example, Rick and Morty.
Yeah, like one of those, the bats.
Operation Phoenix.
Yeah. Oh, new season's out, by the way.
I noticed.
So you see the first episode?
I haven't.
Oh, bro. But yeah, getting back on topic. One of the monsters is like, oh, can I have some of her fingernails? And it's like, nah, man.
No.
You can't pay for this. It's like, oh my god. And then Mother Isabella comes out, and
she talks for the first time in this whole episode because she has not said a single word.
Yeah. Yeah, but that a picture can paint 1,000 words.
Yep. And this one apparently paints 1,000 demons.
Yeah. So we learned that she's got this list, and the children there are actually cattle, because the orphanage is a farm, and they raise. It's literally like when you watch the children laugh. That's literally you could sum it up with. You can't spell slaughter without laughter.
Oh,
that is the best. This anime is the best way to use that sentence.
Yeah.
All the children are laughing. They don't know they've been led to slaughter. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's and the numbers match.
Yeah, and they got the list of numbers, and it's the way it goes is the smarter people are like
Well,
more.
we don't know that yet. That's revealed later.
Yeah, but yeah, that's right. But
yeah,
but
their
the
numbers are at the
highest
top
rank,
because they're at the top.
Emma, Norman, and Ray there at the top. It reminds me of Ben 10. Season 1, there was this episode where these aliens, they assume the bodies of old people.
Yeah.
But you see, they actually eat old people. They don't like eating young people. They like eating the elderly. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So long ago that was. Yeah, so
You might want to scroll down a bit.
one of the monsters is like, wait, I smell something. And it looks under the truck. But
Emma and Norman have managed to slip away.
yeah, but it finds the stuffed bunny, Connie's toy.
Yeah.
And where was I? The monsters need 3 children with perfect scores, which are Emma, Ray, and Norman, which we've just discussed.
Yeah.
Okay, Emma and Norman run up a hill, still in shock that they are going to be food for the alien monster demon thingy.
They're referred to as demons
Alright.
in the second season.
Alright, let's call them demons. When they get back to the house, Ray is there and asks what happened, but they don't tell him. Norman and Emma plan to escape this place, and Ray may or may not have been listening in on their conversation. I can't tell from the angle.
It's very easy for characters to listen in this.
Yeah, the episode ends with Mama Isabel staring at the stuffed bunny toy. She knows that someone was there, as Connie didn't have the toy with her, but doesn't know who or how many of the children were watching.
And it does like that again, that wide eye, like that fisheye sort of lens.
Yeah, I was telling you, it's like Dead Man Wonderland.
Yeah.
Judas is freaking out that
No, the little girl. You mean?
Yeah, look, no, but also Judas. Remember that scene where he's like, "Who figured out the data chip was a bomb?" And his eyes changed to that menacing thing.
Yeah, but that didn't. But the
Little
same
girl
type of
does it.
shot was in.
Yeah, with the
little girl.
Yeah. All right, you want to take episode 2?
You're gonna eat your garlic bread
Yeah,
while I do
one.
so.
Yeah. All right.
So episode 2, 13:10:45. The episode opens with Emma having a nightmare about Connie being served up on a silver platter. Quite literally.
Yeah, literally, she's on a platter.
How do you like your human, Bailey?
Shaken, not served.
You turned it into a drink, huh?
No, because the fear makes the meat tastier. That's why you gotta shake them to get the beer.
You shake the container, so just like. That's all I can just think of. It's just like. And then they're just like, okay, let's crack this open and pull her out. And then put her on the tray. So yeah, after the opening, the kids are getting ready for breakfast, and Emma gets scared when she sees Isabella. Norman then tries to comfort her, and she says she needs to smile. Like she doesn't say it. He doesn't say it straight to her face.
No, he whispers.
Yeah,
softly in her ear.
Yeah, so the two they go and talk in private, and Emma is worried that two might be caught or will be caught as she left Connie's toy bunny behind. Norman says that Mama Isabella already found it, but doesn't know who or how many kids of the kids know the truth. Sorry, I'm just got back from the movies and. So basically, what they need to do is
That's so weird. Now that I think of it, like the movie, all these children are orphans. He went and saw orphans first kill.
Yeah.
And
Let's not get into that though.
There are kills like in the movie. There are kills here. The anime.
Let's not get into that movie. We're talking about anime, not that movie.
Alright.
Maybe if we ever get around to horror stuff,
I haven't
general,
even seen it.
We'll talk about it at that point.
Yeah. Alright.
So yeah, they need to act natural or just tend to be. Like, otherwise they'll be caught.
Yeah.
And Emma realizes that their way of life is similar to that of cattle, where tattoos are even like the
Like the
branding.
branding, yeah. But they don't brand. It's like tattoo. They don't go into the skin.
Just imagine if they did.
Remember they did that on Jackass too. The guy gets branded.
On the
I think it
butt?
was Jackass too. It was one of
Was it
them.
on the butt?
Yeah. And you seen this running and he jumps into like this animal feeder thing with water. You see steam coming out of the water. It's like, oh, thank God.
So yeah, Norman explains how he believes that the age of a person determines the quality of meat.
Meat.
The meat.
Now you got me thinking of Ren and Stimpy with Kowalski.
Yeah, that's
Meat.
that's exactly what I was
This
doing.
big guy.
He recalls how two siblings, aged 6 and 12, were shipped out. And if 6 is normal, then the highest quality is 12. 6-year-olds with low scores get harvested, and those who are 12 get shipped out no matter what.
No exceptions. You leave now. You're too old.
So yeah, this does sound a bit complex.
Yeah.
Like, but the easy way to explain it is, you get smart, you get done.
Yeah.
The smarter the person is, apparently the better the meat.
Yeah.
The brain meat, that is.
And the tasty neurons, the electrochemical signals in the brain.
If you had to eat a part of a human, what part would you eat?
When I eat, I'd go finger.
Really?
Our fingers are as strong as a raw carrot, so they'd be easy to bite through.
You wouldn't go for the brain?
No. Now, that kind of sucks these days with zombies. When I grow up, zombies were like, brains. But no, they just eat flesh now. That's what I want.
Well,
I want to see a zombie crack open a skull and eat a brain in some form of media.
The zombie eating brains things is not the factual thing.
Yeah, they eat flesh. But I was growing up, it was always brains.
Yeah.
Yeah, and zombie strippers. That's a great movie. It's a real movie, I'm not kidding. No! No!
Should be glad I don't have a knife. He said, I got fingers.
Save me, zombie strippers.
Yes, Emma, Norman, and Ray will be harvested in 2 months, so they have until then to escape. You might want to scroll down a bit, please. So yeah, Emma and Norman head out, and they come across they go over the little barrier that's just like,
it's like,
what's the threat?
It's like, you know, in those video games, you're like, it's so stupid, why can't I jump? And they make it like in Pokemon, you kind of see like there's a fence, and it's like, you can't jump it, you have to go all the way around. It's like, jump!
It's like, jump! Like you just slide down the wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the mime sort of stuff.
Yeah, and you're like trying to climb, but you got like your stamina runs down, so you just fall down the wall. No.
So yeah, but yeah, they go over the little barrier and they find a giant concrete wall, and it's perfectly flat.
Yeah.
There's no way of climbing it.
And it reminded me of the wall in the Maze Runner.
Yes. Like in the center.
Yeah, except there's no maze. It's just concrete.
The maze is the wall.
Yeah. But like in this, there's no maze. It's just a concrete.
Well, the forest is the maze.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it's like if you look like when Emma climbs up the tree to take a closer look, and the concrete's like 2 or 3 meters thick, and you can see like the top. It's perfectly smooth. There's no like maze inside.
Yeah. And it is solid concrete.
Yeah.
Like Norman like knocks on it and it's like, yeah, it sounds solid. So these kids are smart.
Yeah. They've been studying all their life.
So they hear a bell and head back to the house where there's a boy named Mark crying for Isabella, for Mama, because he got separated from Nalia in the forest. And Mama pulls out what looks like to be
A woman's compact with the makeup, but everyone thinks it's a pocket watch. And so she's like, oh, I'll be right back. And then she walks, and she quickly comes back with Nala. Nalia, sorry. And the other side...
Nala is the character from Lion King that
Nala.
Simba is forced into a relationship with.
His cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they have an inbred child in the next movie.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting back on topic. They're surprised. Everyone's surprised that Mama Isabel found Nalia so quickly, and that's when Norman realizes that what
There's
they
a
all
tracking
thought was a
device.
pocket watch was actually a little compass, like a tracker thing. Because it's like that's really the only explanation.
And
that they
as
come with.
long as they have these tracker things wherever they are,
Yeah, it's
they
kind.
can't get out
It's like with cows, how they have those clips.
on the ears.
Yeah, and if one of them gets lost and you see it, then a farmer would take it. I don't know where they take it, like to a vet or something. I'm not sure. And they scan the code, and it's got the name of the person who owns it and the address. It's kind of like a collar that dogs have.
So yeah, Ray is watching like Emma and Norman as they figure what's going on.
And then I was reminded of a song from Final Destination 3. There is someone walking behind you.
So yeah,
But that was when he was watching through the window.
So yeah, Norman tells Emma that he's going to find some rope. But the kid calls for him, telling him that the clock isn't working. So Norman goes to check it out, leaving Emma alone in the hall. So she has to go and find some rope.
Yeah, and while she's looking at a wall with drawings on it, and these drawings are apparently from the kids that have all left.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's like sending letters and drawings, which
they say that they haven't received any.
Yeah.
Later on, I think.
Yeah, but I think those on the wall are meant to be drawings sent
by
the kids.
No, they're drawings made by the kids while they're in there.
Oh, okay. Alright, Mama Isabella shows up and is staring her down, saying she looks pale and is trying to deduce if she was the one who snuck the toy rabbit past the gate. Norman shows up but hides behind a corner. Emma fibs, saying that she's sad that Connie went away, and gives Mama Isabella a hug. So it's like, she's like, oh no, I'm just so sad that Isabel's gone, and Mama, she kind of buys.
Do you mean Connie?
Yeah,
not Isabel.
She said that Connie's gone, and and Mama Isabella kind of buys it, but at the same time she's like, no, something's going on. Right, it makes sense, but I'm still not trusting you. Okay. At 10 p.m., Emma and Norman sneak out of their room and steal a bunch of tablecloths to use as rope.
So they're getting creative.
Yeah, like how when you're in prison, you got to get the sheets.
You got to it's the classic like rope and you throw it up and over the wall sort of thing. So yeah, the next day the two hide their stolen booty in a tree hole. Stay that 5 times fast.
Yes, they hid their booty in a tree hole.
Booty in a tree hole, 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 booty in a tree hole. And discuss whether to tell Ray what they know. And Norman says he'll tell Ray next time he sees him. But Ray is just like, hey guys, what are you talking about?
He appears out of the bushes acting all casual. Just like, tell me what? No!
So yeah, he wants to know what happened at the gate. And we cut back to Isabella walking with 2 children. She sees that Ray is not reading under a tree in his usual spot.
Yeah, because you always see him reading a book. She's like,
And she is suspicious.
It's pretty sus. Like,
Ba, 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 da, 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 da.
they say that tree would be a good spot if it had apples.
Really, you're making an Isaac Newton reference?
No, I meant that if you get hungry, you can eat them. Not that if they fall on your head. These kids don't need an apple falling on their head. They're as smart as Isaac Newton.
Even smarter, even.
If anything, they need to fall on Isaac Newton so he can get smarter.
They're sort of in between the levels of like Isaac Newton and Albert Einstein
Oh yeah.
in terms of intelligence.
You know, he always wore the same suit every day.
Albert?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he wore the same suit every day till he died.
You probably steak then.
He'd wash it apparently every night before bed and then put it on the next day. That's commitment right there.
Commitment to the outfit.
Okay. Where is he?
So yeah, Emma and Norman tell Ray everything that happened 2 nights ago, and he immediately believes them. He's just like, yeah. Like, like both of them are surprised that he just believes them so far.
Nani?
And he also informs them that escaping will be more complicated than they realize, and suggests taking only the kids who could take care of themselves. Basically, leave all the little ones behind.
Yeah. Sacrifice.
Yeah, sacrifice will not be in vain.
Yeah.
Emma wants to save everyone, but Ray informs her that surviving outside will be difficult, as them being cattle means that the alien, the demons, most likely inhabit the world, and nowhere is safe for them. The two fight, then the bell rings, which confuses them. It's like, why did the bell just ring? You want to scroll down a bit? So yeah, and they thought they had more time.
Yeah.
The episode ends with Mama introducing Sister Crone, who will be living at the house and helping around.
Yeah.
And Isabella's holding a child that kind of looks like Emma.
No, it does.
How so?
Just like the hair, the way it curls.
Also, you got a bit of a research note here. You want to read that?
Yeah, one of the meanings for krone is the basic monetary unit of monetary unit of Austria from 1892 to 1925. Now, krone is like, you murderous crone, you wicked old crone. That's like, can be described as an old evil woman. And I was like, let me see if I can find another definition.
Okay, I like that.
Have you seen that, Johnny English? He attacks the old woman. So you murderous crone. And it's the woman's mother. And he thinks it's the Chinese, like old Chinese lady that's trying to kill him.
Wow.
Yeah, he's like choking the mom.
Okay, with that, move on to the next episode.
Alright, episode 3, 18/10/45. Just gonna put this in the
Yeah. Just stand up.
Can't be bothered. Let's go.
Move it!
Alright.
The episode opens with Isabella showing Sister Crone her new room. And it is in the center of the three children's room to make it easier for her to watch the children. Emma, Norman, and Ray are in the library discussing Sister Crone and the tracking devices. We also learned that the little girl Mama Isabella was holding in the previous episode is named Carol. Like Christmas Carol?
Maybe. Nah, well, if she's named after Christmas, then that's gonna be Krampus's Christmas, let me tell you.
Oh my gosh. And yeah, she's Connie's replacement. So basically, when one kid gets shipped off, another kid comes in to take their place.
Yeah, but which raises the question: where are all these kids coming from? You know what I mean?
There's a separate area where it's just a bunch of ladies just doing a lot of panting.
Uh,
in many forms. The getting pregnant and then giving birth.
So it's like the Garden of Eden, basically. Oh, that reminds me of that Archer episode. This one in space. Have you seen that?
That's the season.
Season like 3.
I haven't.
Oh god, it's like Lana's like chosen because it's like she's got this special genetics and she's like meant to be the brood sow for the guys when they try to repopulate Mars. Oh.
Is that in like the dream sequence?
No, so it's in the real episode. And Archer's like, oh please, all you have to do is sit around getting laid all day. And then it's like the guys are like have to do manual labor.
She just lays there and takes a pipe.
Yeah. It gives birth to the babies, which will technically on Mars will be Martians. Because we're Earthlings, so if a baby's born on Mars, it's a Martian. Okay, but yeah, getting back on topic.
Yeah, let's get away from that weird stuff. We went on a weird tangent.
Yeah.
That ended up on Archer for some reason.
Oh, well, life is like a roller coaster. You just gotta ride it. Okay.
All I can think of is life is like a hurricane from like DuckTales.
Oh yeah.
Life is like a hurricane.
More like a Sharknado. The three have no luck figuring out where the tracking device on each of them is located, but Norman comes up with an idea. Implanting tracking devices should leave a mark, so the three of them are going to check Carol and see if she has any marks or fresh wounds on her. That way they can tell where the tracking device is on them.
And I feel like if they knew stuff about cattle, they would know exactly where it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got Isabella and Sister Crone talking alone in a room, meanwhile. And Sister Crone is a bit of a fan of Isabella.
And then she sings her praises.
Yeah. Because, like, we find out that Isabella is the best farmer.
Yeah.
As well as the best mother.
Yeah, because it's like, she's heard her praises from the other... Because apparently the place they're at, that's like 5-star restaurant quality.
Yeah, the place is called Grace Field Farm,
Yeah,
I think.
like A+ from the health inspector.
Get some good, it's like, cut a bit off for the fire.
10 out of 10 review.
It's like, cut a bit off for fire and have a good meal. I am gross, aren't I?
Yes, you are. Alright, so...
So yeah, Isabella brushes off her giddiness and tells her of her plan. Like, Isabella is just like...
She doesn't need the respect or admiration of anyone. She's just there to do her job.
She's there to do her job and she does it well.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm just going to turn this mouse off.
She does suspect Norman and Emma know about the orphanage's true intentions, but doesn't have the proof she needs. Then, alone in her room, just after the conversation, we learn that Sister Crone is a little crazy. She really wants to become a mum and plans to find out who the two nosy Nellies are. Then report it to the higher ups.
Yeah, there are people that the mums work under.
Yeah.
It's a lot more obvious in season 2.
Anyway, this will get Mama Isabella fired, and Sister Crone can take her place. She also has a weird doll which she cares for.
Not that well though.
Yeah.
As you find out, she's a pretty terrible carer.
Yeah. During dinner, Norman and Ray are cleaning the dishes, and Ray tells Norman that they need to kill Mama Isabella and Sister Crone if they plan to escape.
Wow.
And basically, you see Ray's he's got this fork, and it's like, you know, and it's like looks like he's cleaning, but he's like, we gotta
knife.
And then Sister, I forgot to write this, but Sister Crone, she comes up.
She like puts her arms around them.
Friends, and then she saunters off like it's like an a-hole.
She needs an apple right now.
Yeah. Have you seen that? You've seen Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah.
That Wonder meme. All these apples, and I still couldn't keep the doctor away.
All these apples, and they still couldn't keep the kids.
Yeah. Alright. The reason is so that they and the other children will have more time to escape. So that way, if they're dead, and then the shipment is not for a few weeks or months, and they'll have plenty of time before anyone realizes something's wrong.
And meanwhile, off in another room of this house, Emma is checking on baby Carol in the nursery, looking for any marks or bruises indicating a tracker location. And there's another girl there who tries to ask something, but she doesn't get the chance to.
Like Gilda, that's her name.
Yes. That's actually the character I got when I did my quiz video.
Really?
Yeah. Even though I feel like it's the first quiz I feel like that I didn't get the character I should have got.
Who do you think you should have got?
It's probably more like Emma or Ray.
You're more like a Sister Crone.
What?
You're always bullying me. Say, no. You see, you got like that niceness about you, but then there's like evil
You see,
grimace.
there's the niceness.
And there's the evil grimace. Alright. So Glinda tries to ask Emma something but doesn't get the chance when Emma finds the tracking device on Carol, which is located beneath her left ear. And little Carol squeezes Emma's finger, which hardens her resolve about getting all the kids out safely. Glinda, her glasses, they go like solid.
No, it's not
like
that
the
they
colour.
go solid. Like the glare.
Yeah, the glare goes over solid silver.
So
it's like-
it's like something's going on in
Yeah,
his
it's
sort of
like-
face.
Okay, this can be
Like,
either really
you
bad
always-
or really good.
You always get that with a character, like the character that wears glasses. They get like the glint that happens,
Yeah.
and they have like an idea or they suspect something.
Like if someone's normal glasses and they push them up, it's like, And then
Yeah,
there goes
like
up the
a good
glasses.
example of recent one would be Prison School.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, whenever he had an idea, his glasses would do like the glint thing.
Yeah.
Even that all the way through to the end of that.
Okay, so Mama Isabella is it Isabella or Isabella?
It's Isabella, I'm pretty sure.
What's it? Isabella is using an old radio station to contact someone, like you said, the higher ups. Then is contacted by her grandmother, who has a message from Boss.
Well, it's grandmother in terms of business.
Yeah.
So, grandmother is the boss of the mums, and the mums take care of the kids.
Yeah. Her plant is the only one that can deliver the high quality goods that will be offered to Tifari, as the other plants have been bearing poor ilk of late. Grandmother says that Isabella should ship Emma, Norman, and Ray. We then see the demons sitting at a table about to eat, and one of them has a bouquet of those red flowers, the same one Connie had.
Yeah, and they've put them in the kids.
Yeah, which may or may not be seasoning flowers. You know, maybe
Just
that's
imagine
what
if
they
that
mean.
was seasoning.
Ugh.
Well, I think in both the opening and the credits, you see them as white as well, but they go from white and to red when they're stuck in the kids.
Yeah,
So they start off white, they put it in the child,
and they
after they
soak
kill
up the
them.
blood, and then you eat the flowers maybe with the blood. You know, it's like
Maybe.
maybe the flowers are like vegetables because you got to eat your meat and vegetables.
Ah.
No, my penis.
Wait.
What? That's what you're going for?
But you didn't have to actually say the word.
Oh well, you know, I was scared. Alright, the girl with the glasses, Glinda, watches Emma kick a soccer ball down the hill and chases after it. Sister Crone notices this while taking care of one of the kids.
Yeah, she's not really doing a good job of it.
Yeah, The ball is an excuse for Emma to leave the area as she kicks it into the forest. Her, Norman, and Ray discuss the tracking devices
and like how to like
get rid of it. Yeah, Ray thinks that the tracking devices may have an alarm built into them, so in the event that they break, they can notify Mama Isabel and be replaced. So the three decide not to tamper with them for the time being. Then they discuss how they can convince the other kids to leave with them, or the possibility of lying to them to get them the heck out of Dodge. And while they're talking, the camera's positioned where it looks like someone is watching them.
Yeah.
And that might be Glinda who's watching them. Maybe.
Was it up in the trees?
No, it was down on the ground, like hidden behind a bush.
It could have been Glinda, it could have been Sister Crone.
No, I don't know. I don't think it was Sister Crone.
So yeah, Ray comes up with a smart idea to train all the kids.
Like this is like Miyagi-Do style training.
Yeah. They use the game of tag to train. It's like basically they're going to be learning some parkour. And also how to track.
Parkour.
Parkour.
It's a good name, especially when you jump over stuff. Parkour.
Yeah. Have you been watching The Amazing Race?
No, I haven't watched that in years.
Not the Australia one?
No.
Wow.
I know, right?
He deserves to die.
Right, where are we?
So Norman's the one that's it, and everyone has to evade him. And they're like, it's like Emma, Ray, and I think also like Don and Glinda help out as well.
Yeah.
And so they're basically doing like they get given, all the kids get instructions on how to evade Norman, such as hiding footprints and using the wind. And you said in your notes say you could tell a few of these kids are serious based on their narrative.
You can see a few of them run across a tree log like.
So we cut to a bit later in the day, and like everyone's done some good training, but now it's Sister Crone's turn to be it.
And she's like the T-1000 Terminator 2.
You want to scroll down a little bit?
It's crazy.
That's good there. So yeah, like Sister Crone, she's not only fast, but she's also really smart. She like creates shapes in leaves.
Yeah, she like cuts them out. So like stars and moons.
Not only to distract them, but also to get them out of their hiding spot.
Yeah, so it gets them out and they're like, Nani, what is this? And then she comes out, oh Moira, what is she there?
A kid's hiding behind a tree. Oh no, a kid crawls under
the tree because there's a little hole. She's just like,
she is strong.
Yeah.
And also apparently splinter-proof.
Yeah.
Because I would never be able to go through a tree like that.
Yeah. Oh, we know she wants to be a mother, and the mother has to be strong for the children.
Yeah. So yeah. So like, Emma, like two kids are about to be caught by Sister Crone, but Emma scoops them up and runs.
Yeah, and she's like, right, and to her credit, Emma's able to
run for a while carrying two kids.
Yeah, and they're like about.
And we also see like
tall.
we also see a whole bunch of areas, like rocks and all that.
Yeah. First time I think we see a rock.
No, like this episode is like the first time we see this area full of rocks that like the kids are allowed to jump across for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like, do they want them to escape or something? Like, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't understand that.
Never you mind. No one's speaking to you. You alright?
Just getting that away from me.
Alright, where were we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Emma puts up a good effort, but is caught in the end by Krona, leaving only two,
Yeah.
Norman and Ray.
And this has apparently only been like, it was only like 10 minutes that she caught all these kids.
Because, the first game with Norman playing tag with the others, they all had 20 minutes before the game ended.
Yeah.
But then Sister Crone's like, I'm going to make it 10 minutes. I'm going to catch you. So she's chasing after Norman and Ray. And as the two are running, they split off in the different directions.
And she goes after Norman.
But can't catch him. And then Ray comes up. It's like, yo, B-word. Game's over. We win. Suck it.
He just walks up to her and it's just like, time's up.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sister Crone's like, yeah, she can't underestimate these ones.
Yeah. The little popsicles are going down.
Don't you mean punks?
Is that a swear? I don't know.
No.
Okay, punks. Punksicles.
Punk is just a style.
Punksicles is what you call a punk that you freeze, then smash with a hammer. Punksicle.
Or, no, you did a head smash.
Oh, yeah.
Do you get that reference?
Yes. That's a finisher you can do in the game.
Yeah. So yeah, like Crone sees the girl, Glinda behind Emma, looking a bit sad about something. And after the game tag, Sister Crone hasn't tried anything. She just hasn't done anything.
Yet.
Not yet. No one thinks it's due to Isabella's orders. No one thinks that they could be being watched, but how can they be? There's no security cameras after all. But you know what? There is rats. This is Bailey's words, by the way.
Yes. Or a rat. Could be more than one.
No, rats is the plural. You silly.
Okay. Isn't rat singular and rats are more?
Rats is the plural. You absolute moron.
What's the main one? Rat-a-tat-tat?
Rat is a singular.
Oh, rat singular. Rats.
So
I thought rat was short for ratatouille. And that's what you name singular rats, ratatouille. Alright, so someone or more than one may be feeding information to the enemy. The episode ends with Emma shocked, looking around at who the potential rat/rats may be.
Are you a rat?
No, but I am needing to drown the rat, so to speak. I'll be right back.
Oh, you are nasty. You are nasty.
You continue.
Yeah. Hold on. It's not easy. So, episode number 4. The episode title is 29:10:45. I'm doing my best here. So our episode opens with Norman hiding a sack under his bed. You don't need any more information other than that. You don't need to know what's in the bag. Isabella and Sister Crone are talking in the room, and Isabella just demolishes her. Calls her a tomboy, mocks her about thinking she has some sort of power / leverage over her, says she's nothing more than a pawn to her. After Sister Crone leaves her room, she rips the head off her baby doll, throws its body on the ground, then stomps it into oblivion. She lost it and took it out on her baby doll. The glaring She will become the new mum. Something's up with the camera. It's like, is it just distance thing? Emma, Norman, and Ray are doing chores while discussing the next game of tag. The new game will be played in teams, and they'll play in a way that's similar to how a real escape will play out. Norman has an idea. He wants to tell Don and Glinda about the escape. He wants to explain the situation to them and have each one lead a team. And Ray doesn't like this idea, as one or both could be Mama Isabella's spies. But Norman already has made arrangements in the event one or both squeal. And Ray's just like, fine, just do what you want. And tells Emma to memorize, and asks Emma if she's ready to memorize 100 types of formation patterns. Just right off the bat. It's just like, what? 100? There's no way you're going to remember 100 that easily. So yeah, Norman's group hides while Ray group seeks. They have 10 minutes to not get caught. Norman's group wins, and Don says he wants to be the leader next time. And Glinda excuses herself for a bit, and Ray thinks a little kid called Phil may be the rat. Emma thinks that's silly, but Ray tells her not to trust anyone but themselves. Norman then asks Ray about the progress of breaking their trackers. He says he needs 10 days, so they plan to execute their escape in the 10 days.
Like,
you want to scroll down for me?
Yeah.
So yeah, Emma and Ray think it's too soon.
That's too far?
Yeah. But Norman thinks it's good, as Sister Crone being there now changes things. Before the day is over, they plan to talk to Don and Gilda.
So, like, they've already prepared, like, for Sister Crone, but what if something else happens?
Yeah.
As they're planning to escape, so it's better to get it out of the way now than do it.
Also, Phil was mentioned earlier.
Phil? Oh, Phil. How are you, Phil?
The character you got.
Yeah, in the quiz.
When you did your own quiz.
Yeah.
Right before recording this. So yeah, at night the gang informs Don and Gilda about everything that's happened the past week. Actually, it's been almost 2 weeks, in fact. Not a few days.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, but Don finds it hilarious, thinking it's a joke, and Gilda says nothing but silence. If silence can speak, that is.
Yeah.
Emma says Isabella is a bad person, which makes Don angry, refusing to believe her because Emma is not known to really make jokes.
Yeah, or lie. She's
Or
a
lie.
good girl.
Yeah, she's good. We gotta trust her.
Yes.
Gilda speaks up and says she believes Emma. And as her and Norman have been acting strangely ever since Connie left.
Yeah.
Which is definitely outside of Emma's behaviour, at least. And Norman informs them about the kids' scores and how the ones who left over 6 years old and adopted in order the lowest scores first.
Yes.
I was trying to go for you.
No.
Yeah, so Don and Gilda agree to escape with them. They don't say that Connie's dead.
Yeah, they don't let the others know. Which
Yeah.
I later mention.
So yeah, you want to read the next one?
Once Norman and Ray are alone, Ray wants to know why Norman didn't tell Don and Gilda that Connie is dead. Norman says he still doesn't trust them and is going to lay a trap to see if they can be trustworthy. He will tell Don that he's leaving the rope hidden under his bed, and Gilda what he's going to tell her is it's in the ceiling of the second floor bathroom.
And there is stuff there that, for both of them, we later find out.
Yeah. At bedtime, Emma and Gilda are sitting on Emma's bed and talking. Gilda holds Emma's hand in a let's be honest way, which I had an inkling about earlier on in the series.
What about when?
Let's be honest.
What are you getting at?
What? Let's be honest.
What?
Let's be honest.
Really?
What?
You're making that type of joke
Yeah,
here?
right.
You're making a
Or what?
LGBT joke?
No, I'm making a joke about honesty
What?
and integrity.
How is that?
Because it's about honesty, you know. And honesty is an integral part of any relationship. Alright,
So,
at night, Gilda gets up and leaves the room and slides a note under Mama Isabel's door, who smiles when she sees it. She reads it and it says, Rope, Norman, bed. The show tricks us into thinking that Gilda slid the note under the door when it was in fact Don who did it.
Well, yeah, because Don's the one that knows it's under the bed.
Yeah. Then we see Gilda standing outside the door, and when it opens, we see Sister Crone on the other side, who lets Gilda enter. Emma was pretending to be asleep and listens at the door, the one that Gilda went into for Sister Crone's room. But wait, there's another curveball. Gilda says nothing, and it looks like she's going to say something, but she says nothing.
Yeah.
And as she leaves, Sister Crone tries to passively, aggressively get it out of her.
Yeah, she turns into a real crone, doesn't she?
Yeah, but it doesn't work. Back at the rooms, Gilda sees Emma, and Emma is still up and gives her a hug.
Oh. And they were both happy.
Yay.
So the next morning, Sister Crone tries to get on Don's good side, as her attack with Gilda resulted in failure.
Failure to launch Matthew McConaughey.
What year? Come on.
That was like 2000 I know it was after, I'm pretty sure it was after How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. 2010, no, 2007.
There we go.
Was
I was
it?
trying to get you to explain your reference, that's all.
Okay. Was it?
I actually have the movie. There is the movie over there.
Alright, we'll have to check the year and compare. See if we got it right.
So yeah, Norman and Ray are cleaning clothes and talking about the trailer with little Philip standing across from
Yeah,
them.
and it's like, they're just like across from each other like this. They're cleaning clothes. And you just see Philip and he's like holding a basket and he's like, it's like when there's like a deadpan NPC in the game, just like, and it hears you say something incriminating, but it's not programmed to do anything. Nice to meet you, bud.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too.
Alright.
Okay. Anyway, Norman wonders why traitors betray, and Ray tells him there must be merit in doing it. Norman asks Emma whether or not to bring a traitor in a group. If you knew who that traitor
This
was.
is after
and Emma says,
they're cleaning and scrubbing.
yeah. She believes that the traitor is only traitoring because they're scared for their life.
I like that word, traitoring.
Traitoring?
Yeah.
You're a traitor! Just like carve like a letter into your back.
It's like Kylo Ren, episode 7. Traitoring! The traitor. Traitoring!
Yeah, but if they escape, then they won't be scared anymore. The episode ends with a mind bend. There is a traitor.
Yeah.
And no one has figured out who it is!
Ray!
No. You didn't give it the proper, like, surprise factor. You gotta do like the... It's Ray! He is the traitor!
Yes, and my guess is that Norman figured it out through the conversation he had earlier
No,
about merit
he explains how he figures it out.
in the next episode.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I haven't seen. I had the right 4, so I did 4. Well, I'll figure it out later tonight.
But yeah, at the end of episode 4, we find out it's Ray who's the traitor.
Yes. And to think, everybody loved Ray now. Yeah,
Really? Really? You're making an everybody loves Raymond joke?
Yeah. Now everybody hate Ray.
With that, we're going to end this episode here with such a shocking reveal at the end. Is that the sound of your brain exploding?
Yeah, that's what happens when a neuron dies from shock.
Anyways, links will be in the description to both of my channels, also both of Bailey's channels. And have you got your new channel up?
3 weeks, because I just
3
have
weeks.
one more design that needs to be done,
Yeah.
and then
And yeah, the ding, 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 a ding.
Oh, okay, I didn't do it that time. Surprise.
No, I'm not doing that.
Not anymore.
No.
Yeah, dong, dong, dong. I'm the mad scientist.
Hey!
That's oh, I thought you weren't doing it anymore.
I'm Mad Scientist, out. I think I fucked up the outro.
Yeah.
And I did just swear.
Yeah. And it's still recording.